beautiful.
You don't have to lie to me.
It's not lying.
What is it?
It's looking at things another way.
Ah. The scene from Wicked, For Good that made me love Fiyero's character than I already do in the first movie. So as you can tell by the clip that you all just saw in the intro of this video, and as the title of this video suggests, I'm going to be analyzing familiar lines that were said by Elphaba and especially by Fiyero during the movie's version of As Long As You're Mine from Wicked, For Good, 2025, and this moment takes place in the middle of the song before Fiyero starts singing to Elphaba about him bolstering her about his feelings for her and how much she impacted his entire life for the better, and before they did the you know what with each other off screen after the song ends with them kissing at their heart's content while being consumed by their love for each other before we get to see Fiyero, no seriously, I kid you not, who is actually literally shirtless on screen while Elphaba has her hair all completely messy and literally all over the place, meaning that they had their fun in bed hooking up with each other, because I literally don't know why this ended up being PG and as a kids movie with this literally shown on screen. And hi guys, Talis here and welcome back to my channel. So with the introduction out of the way, here's a disclaimer for this video. Since this video will not actually be copyrighted since I don't own the footage, there will be spoilers for Wicked, For Good and the new version of a lame actually spreading throughout this video, and if you re one of those people online who really misunderstands the context of this scene as a whole and what Fiyero is saying to Elphaba in this scene, then get out of the video and don't like it and watch it if you really hate this movie that much, and do not complain about this scene in the comments. So, with the disclaimer for this are being said, let's get this analysis started, shall we? Well, this part takes place after Elphaba sings the choruses of As Long As You're Mine and got herself comfortable in her own home while wearing a grey oversized cardigan that represents the important things about this poor girl in this moment, her vulnerability, comfort and shedding of her arms while having a moment with Fiyero, also with hair pulled on her head and as she's actually finished singing, she looks at Fiyero who, after taking off his Gale Force uniform and suspenders, looks at Elphaba while holding a flyer of her being wicked that she has on her desk. After looking at the old propaganda about her being wicked, she keeps to herself while always living in this beautiful tree house of a where while taking off his Gale Force and his suspenders, just outright called Elphaba the very same thing, the same word that Ryan called her in the first movie during popular unfortunately, Elphaba being Elphaba doesn't believe, thinking that he's lying to her after being called beautiful. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Girl, how can you not tell by the little green flags that are coming out the words that are coming out of Fiyero's mouth? He's not lying to you and never once did lie to you, and even if he was lying you still think that he's literally like everyone else, but then because he's not like them, he's literally trying to be genuine and sincere towards you. And that's the whole point of Elphaba in this scene. The poor green girl is shy and nervous during this scene because she, as clearly inexperienced when it comes to receiving real unconditional love and affection, and was never once given love and acceptance her entire life as an outsider because of her green skin, and when someone in person of popularity, well, fame, and royalty who happens to be a prince called her beautiful, her first instinct was not to believe in thinking that he's lying to her about her beauty, and this actually shocked me because in the first movie, she didn't tell Blinda not to lie to her, even though Blinda is calling herself beautiful and not Elphaba. In the first movie and yet, she says this to Fiyero, the guy who just helped her, the wicked witch of the West escaped and ran away from her, leaving her best friend on their wedding after it got destroyed and was ruined by the stampede of huge animals that Elphaba broke free. Oh, this poor girl needs some good compassion and instinct from Fiyero in this scene, and especially not the evil and manipulative kind of convincing, because but S actually tried to be genuine and sincere towards Elphaba in this moment anyways, even after she herself denied his compliment of her being beautiful. Hearing this and realizing that his words are not enough to convince her to believe him, he puts the flyer down, walks on over towards Elphaba in order to reassure Elphaba that he is not lying to her, but instead of doing so while just standing there like a brainless idiot that he spent his entire life pretending to be and will eventually become when he sacrificed himself for Elphaba and became the scarecrow after he nearly died when he was arrested and tortured by the wizard's guards for helping Elphaba escape. Just literally gets on his knees, literally kneeling before the one person who he actually loves, basically humbling and making himself vulnerable in front of her. This actually genuinely shocked me, and I did not expect to see him on his knees in front of Elphaba, and he does this to meet her at her eye level and convince her to believe him and that his love for her is real while having his eyes on her, as she is looking away from Fiyero, basically attempting to protect herself from him with her emotional defenses after he was literally on his knees, as he tells her it's not voice wanting to know what Fiyero is talking about, what is it? And with Fiyero simply answering, it's looking at things another way, and that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why I ended up loving Fiyero's character than I already did when I first got to see him on screen in the first movie.